So Ben Failer is the referee this afternoon, and we get underway. Wakefield will get first taste of the football, taken in very calmly by Luke Gale, and Trinity get us underway, rolling from right to left on your screens. These early stages are going to be so important, aren't they, just to settle into this game. You don't want to make an error early on here. Yeah, Featherstone really firing up. But Lino with a kick early on in the set. Walmsley brings it in. In the end, Waka Coke does really well to read the situation and bring him down. But how brave is that from Wakefield in these conditions? And then an error. Well, yeah, from the sublime to the disappointing. It was a really good kick over the top. Just as two teams familiarise themselves with each other below us. Oh, the referee's a little bit of work to do here. Matty Ashurst at acting half gives it to Gale. Gale just a short drop-off ball. Featherstone's defence deals with it well. Hood comes out to the left. Some big defence. Caleb Ewell with that crash line. And Featherstone deal with it. This is the last. They come over. Oh, Hood looks to go himself. We'll just wait to see what the referee says. I think he's given the knock on.
He's knocked on. He's just dove for it, hasn't he? He's just short of the line, I think, and just lost control of the ball. But wow, what a warning shot. You could see that a mile off. Liam Hood, everybody knows it. He's been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah, he's just looking to burrow his way through. He does the hard part.
Go.
Here's Addy. Keeping it in hand again. Doesn't make a huge amount of progress, so Featherstone bring it to the right. Wellington Albert, he does make some inroads. Still going and gets the offload away, and an opportunity here. Jones thought about the pass, went himself, brought down 4 metres short. This is the last. They favoured this left-hand side every time so far. They come over again. I think they're going to keep the ball in hand, and they're in the corner. And the referee just has a chat with his linesman, and he gives the try. And Featherstone strike first after all of that arm wrestle. Connor Wynn, I think it is, who's gone over on that left-hand side. And Featherstone Rovers strike first, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. And I thought they'd missed a chance when the offload came. Nobody reacted to Connor Jones, but as I said earlier, you see Josh Griffin, he's just getting a little bit close to Lino. I said they'd go off the back, they set the trap. Here we go, the lead's there, they've gone off the back. Griffin can't make up the ground. He's lost by getting too tight, and he's just sneaked in there, the ex-Ullman. The wind, I can tell you now, is really picking up. I'm not quite sure which direction it's blowing in, but...
all of them, I think.
Yeah. It's testing, that's what I'll say. It's testing conditions, so it's a credit to both, because we've got a pretty high-quality game going on here in some horrendous conditions.
It's not going to make goal kicking very easy at all.
It's not bad.
It's not a bad effort. It's a fantastic effort. But a real opportunity as Lacans brings it back into Fishwick. Almost punches his way through the line, but brought down 5 or 6 metres short. Jones brings us out to the left to Addy. Addy just dropping it off to Wellington Albert. Just a little bit disjointed and slow on that play, but he gets the offload away again. It's the second time he's caused some problems with that. An opportunity here. Day getting the offload away. Wynn could be in the corner again, and Featherstone get a second. The offload causing chaos, and Connor Wynn, for the second time in this game, finds himself in space, steps back inside, and after a really attritional opening half an hour, Featherstone 10, Wakefield 0.
Well, it's Wellington Albert again, is it, with the offload.
There's the error.
Yeah, again, return serve, kick. The kick was ugly, but I said before, didn't I, force the errors, and there they got the reward. Albert again with the offload. Connor Jones this time they are alert to it and proactive, and they're on the front foot. They react to Connor Jones, who just services his edge there, and it's Connor Wynn again, who had a little bit to do, didn't he? He stepped in off that left foot and beat a challenge.
Met well by the Featherstone defence, but some good metres made. Griffin from acting half gives it to Lino, and here is Isaiah Garner for the first time. Immediately spinning out of some contact, getting to his front, and it's a quick play the ball, so instant impact from Vagana, and an opportunity for Wakefield here. Gale to Lino, there's space, if they can make it out to the left-hand side, I think they've got in. Instant impact from Isaiah Vagana, and Wakefield find themselves on the board.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what a strong carry. What a strong carry from Vagana. He's ridden a challenge. He's rolled out of it. He's won the ruck, and we just spoke about the speed of the ruck. And, you know, the first quick play of the ball, well, they've shipped it out wide. Luke Gale squared up nicely. Lino's paired up with him, and Jowett, the full spine. And it was that guy Pratt, we mentioned him in the first half. I think that's the third time he's touched the ball. He's made 2 strong carries in the first half and scored with his first touch in the second. So they need to keep doing what they've been doing, which is changing against the grain and just strength of carry, which has been good from Wakefield in his second half, in particular.
Come over to the left-hand side. Oliver Pratt met well, 20 metres out, dead central. Smith again shapes to go one way, that comes the other. Tom Doyle met with interest by the Featherstone defensive line. Smith brings us out to the right. It's Gale again, just looping round, drops it off to Pitts. Cries of forward pass from the Featherstone fans, nothing given. It's a few times now Smith's done that shape to go one way and gone the other, but it could come off here. Romain Franco in the corner. Wakefield have their second, and in the end it looked really simple, just through the hands out to the right hand side, and Franco in an acre of space. Yeah, and well, right decision, wasn't it then, not to take the 2 points. He scored in the corner, so it's now 10-8 with a kick to come. But, I think Wakefield have seriously got the Featherstone got the numbers wrong defensively though. It's Smith again from dummy half, showed left, went right, and yeah, Featherstone have just got drawn in there. He's man on man, and I'm not sure who it was. You can't see the numbers on their backs now. But they've really come in and totally got it wrong defensively, Featherstone. They need to withstand this. It feels like they're clinging on a bit, Featherstone. If they can withstand it, they'll still be banging this game, still leading, of course. But it's been all Wakefield in the second half, and there's the offload. Harvey Smith dropping it back on the inside. Options left and right. Brings it out to the left to Gale. Gale with a cut-out pass. Pratt met well.
Penalty.
Met too well. And a penalty. This is interesting. Mason Lino taking over the kicking duties from Max Jowett.
Well, there's accomplished goal kicker, isn't he, Mason Lino? He's always to kick for Featherstone.
Well, they've got a few in that side. Really interesting decision to take the 2. It's not far from being a given, this kick. It would, of course, lock the scoreboard up at 10-all. Well, you know, the worst case scenario is they've got to drop out in the face of a wind and withstand more pressure. There's no bad outcomes here.
Yes.
And he's got it. So we are locked up at 10 points each. 15 minutes left in this game. Jerry, but this is the last. So the kick needs to come in. It's a little bit disjointed. There's the hooter. So Wakefield aren't able to make anything of it. And my word, Paul Rowley, after 80 minutes, nothing to separate these two sides. And we're going to golden point. Vagana offering himself up as an option there. Didn't happen. Now they come out to the right. Lino brings it up to the line, and Josh Griffin comes up with the error, and there's some space here. Gale could be away. Gale could be away to win the cup tie. He's going for the corner. He's going to make it. Featherstone Rovers win in the most dramatic of circumstances. Gareth Gale goes 60 metres in golden point, and Featherstone Rovers are in the 6th round of the Betfred Challenge Cup.